Okay. Hi, everyone. Happy ATIA. Thank you so much for coming and joining me this afternoon to talk about grooving into the future with PRC-Saltillo. We are celebrating 60 years of being in and evolving in the AAC ecosystem, and we are just so excited to talk about what is coming up for PRC-Saltillo and what we've been working on and improving and evolving on over these 60 years. My name is Jane Lindley. I am a training and implementation specialist for PRC-Saltillo, and I'm joined by Heather Prenovost, our training and implementation manager. 1 second, hold on. You know technology. Sometimes just your basic need for water. Okay, so I only have 20 minutes to share so many great things with you today, and I have 20 slides, so 1 minute per slide, y'all. Let's get through it, okay? Okay, so we have been working on making our vocabularies accessible for bilingual, multilingual AAC users, and this last year, we launched Bilingual Empower, and what that includes for our AAC users is access to Unidad, Essence Español, like I said, Unidad Español Bilingüe, as well as LAMP Words for Life Español Bilingüe. Not to mention, we have LAMP Words for Life in German on iOS, Mandarin Word Power 42. So we've also launched 60 location word power in Mandarin, and now we have a 42 location Mandarin file. And recently we also released Spanish Engage. So on our Empower accent, we have now the ability to use Spanish Engage with those users who are going to need to explore maybe some access, maybe just get to know their using an AAC device. Now they can do that in their language of origin. Okay, not only do we have lots of language options, we also have more vocabs on more platforms. So hopefully you heard that we released and added LAMP Words for Life on our Android platform on our NovaChat. So folks will have access to using Engage, using Engage switch. I need to go to my, come on, Jane. Technology, there we go. LAMP Words for Life on the NovaChat. There we go. I want you to know what it's doing is it's mirroring my NovaChat right here. So I have my NovaChat device, and what you're seeing on the screen is LAMP Words for Life. So that was added in the fall. What that also means is it brings a vocab builder to the NovaChat, which is so exciting. This is a feature that we love at PRC-Saltillo, and we're super excited to add it to the NovaChat. So if you're not familiar with the vocab builder feature, hopefully you are, but if you're not, you can go into our vocab builder screen or user area and add the words that you want to have show. If it's a limited file, if you're not sure what to add, you can go into our default word list and open that up by turning on vocab builder and then tap on 25 first words and load it. Then you go back out to your vocab file, and voila, you have vocab builder on our on NovaChat. So I'm super excited about that, but I've spent more than a minute here, so I need to go back into and we're going to look at, okay, so as well as Words for Life on Nova, we also have access to Engage. Again, we're putting more vocabs on more platforms. So we want to give those wonderful tools that we have, vocabs that we have on our devices, maybe like the accent, we're bringing it to the NovaChat. So you see here, I'm gonna go back into present. Okay, you see here that we have Engage in Symbol 6, PCS, and the MinSpeak symbols. If you're not familiar with Engage, I encourage you to come to our booth and ask our consultants about it. They can show you all of the wonderful features that help our AAC users become more familiar, become more comfortable using an AAC device through our Engage vocabulary. Okay. Additionally, we also launched our Unity AAC app. So I know you know and love LAMP Words for Life on iOS as an app. You also love the Touch Chat with WordPower app. We now have the long-awaited Unity AAC app available on iOS. Reflector, or my iPad and my computer are having a hard time talking to each other right now, so I can't demo that for you, but you're in luck. We've got a wonderful booth inside that you can go and check it out. I encourage you to go explore. We have so many things, so I'm gonna keep going. Time check. Okay, so, and I also don't have Reflector going for our iOS updates. But what I want to let you know about what's going on with our iOS platform, we have a lot of really exciting things. First, I'm going to talk about our updated vocab builder interface. When you go into vocab builder on any of our apps, in the Words for Life app and in the Unity AAC app, you're going to see a new user area for vocab builder. It's really streamlined. It makes it so easy to reduce that visual load for the AAC user while still being able to just go in and toggle it on and toggle it off. We also now have auto cloud backup on our devices, in iOS. So you can easily go in and just set it to back up automatically any of your customized files. So you can back up directly to the iOS system itself. You can also go in and back up to the cloud, that comes with the device, or you can use Google or Dropbox. Thank you. So that would just be logging into your own account, and then it will automatically do it, and you don't even have to think about it. So set it up, and then forget it, and it'll be saving your customized files regularly when you're connected to Wi-Fi. Last but not least, if you are not familiar with our Discover apps, these apps give you access to our vocabulary systems on iOS for 30 days for free. You have access to the full vocabulary suite, and after 30 days, it becomes a static communication board. So it's still usable. This is a great tool for new clinicians, for families who are just interested in trying out one of our apps but don't want to make the full purchase. They go and download the app, give it a try, and have the option after 30 days to make the purchase or maybe try something else. So those are some new things that are, another drink of water, that are happening with our iOS platform and our iOS apps. Okay, again, I apologize. Reflector is not working for me. But I do want to talk about AI. This is a big thing that's going on in our industry that we are excited about, and we're also taking measures to make sure that we're doing it in a way that feels true to PRC-Saltillo. Okay, so I want to talk about the 3 features that we have coming up. These are not available right now. These will be available coming soon. So you can go to the booth, and actually I have right after this, if you want to run over there, Melissa Hirschberger will be demoing our AI features, or she'll be available to demo the AI features on all of our apps. So Touch Chat with Word Power, Unity AAC, and Lamp Words for Life all have these 3 features coming soon, okay? And I wish I had written it down here, but what they are is AI message edit. Okay, so what that is going to do is anything that your user types in or says into the speech display bar, they're going to be able to hit an icon in the speech display bar, or they can also program a button within their file if that is not accessible to them. They can tap on the message edit action button in the speech display bar, and it is going to suggest kind of some grammar edits. It is not going to replace their words. It is going to identify where there might be something misspelled. There might be punctuation that was added in there that needs to be corrected, or it might add some punctuation. The user always has the option to undo. So if what is suggested through AI is not what they intended, they can undo. It's a really wonderful feature. It is something that I think will help with language expansion, also for our users who make those errors. They know what their message is, but they just want to get that little help that corrects it for them, right? Going back and making those edits can really slow the process of communication, and this is really something to help assist what they're communicating in an efficient way. So we're not looking to replace any communication, we're just looking to enhance it in a way that feels authentic and not replacing what they're trying to say. The next feature that we have available is AI Translate. This is going to be a wonderful option for our bilingual users or anyone who might even be traveling to a place where they don't speak the language. So any language that is available through Apple is a language that can be translated into. So the user will say their message, and in the speech display bar there will be an icon for AI Translate. They can tap that, and once they've set up the language that they want to translate into, they're going to be able to translate their message into that language, and it'll also speak in that language. So it's really wonderful for our users who might not want to switch between 2 vocabulary files to create a message. They just want to be able to create that message and then translate it for the person that they're communicating with, so that they can be understood by family members who might be monolingual, or they're going on vacation and they want to be able to create that message and be able to communicate with anyone. It's similar to what everyone is able to do using AI these days, and we want to bring that into the language and the vocabulary that our AAC users are using to communicate. The last one that I'm going to talk about today, nope, not the last one, just the last AI feature that I'm going to talk about today is our image generator. So AI image generator. This is going to be super, super wonderful and useful for our users who don't have a symbol that represents the button or the message that they're trying to create. They can go into the AI image generator, add in a few words to describe what they're wanting, and the AI image generator will suggest a number of symbols that they might be able to save and use in their vocabulary system. So this is going to be really useful for, you know, those kind of niche things that there might not be a symbol that represents that's available in our symbol library. They can go ahead and create their own symbols. And really, if you think about it, I think it also has a lot of other uses that could spark some creativity when thinking about, oh, what words can we use to describe this image? It can facilitate some additional activities that are fun to see, well, what's it going to come up with? Let's give it a try. So I encourage you to go over to our booth 413. If you don't notice it, look up, okay? And you'll be able to find it by our giant booth in the middle there. The last few things I want to talk about, and I'm really, really sad that I can't show these to you because technology, but we also have something included in our devices or in iOS that's going to allow you to hide and show buttons without needing to go into a vocab builder knowing exactly what you're going to hide, okay? You can go into vocab builder, turn on show hide vocab, and you're going to go back into the vocabulary and be able to touch the words that you want to show or you want to hide. Many people know this as masking on the fly, but it's really just that feature of being able to show and hide what you want by tapping on it. So that's a new feature that has been added. We also have the ability to code switch in our on the accent in iOS, and you're going to be able to hear the message in both English and whatever the other language is, so Spanish or whatever the language of origin is. So my time, 1 minute, my time is up. If you want to learn more, please visit us at the booth. Come see all of these things firsthand. Touch them, play with them, ask questions. We're booth 413. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited about what PRC has to offer in the future, and I hope you can join us. Thank you.